Hey guys, what's going on? We are back with a little bit more Factorio. I just went right ahead into the second video because I'm already having so much fun just getting started with this game. A little bit of lag, it's unusual. Usually the game runs pretty damn well. Check out what's going on with it. But we do have our power kind of set up. It's not completely set up. Of course, we want to do like this. Give it a nice curve. And then have two more arms. Placing coal into the corresponding boilers. Now we're all set up. Really, we got enough power for doing kind of whatever we want for the time being. Eventually, we'll have to, of course, increase the size of our factory power plant, or whatever you want to call it. But for now, we're starting to get things in shape a little bit. What I really would like now is an electric drill here. Although I'm kind of having second thoughts and thinking I might want to move up to here. It's such a far journey to come back and forth, and I'd have to connect power all the way up here. But once you start like serious iron production, you want to have like a big area that you can use. And also for copper, you want to have a big area that you can use. And there's coal right here. It's really close to this area. I don't know. I'm a little bit conflicted about what to do. I don't like this cramped space down here. It's fine for what I've got down here, but once I start really expanding, you know what, screw it. We're gonna go up top. I would feel better about it. We'll put our power down here. We'll probably put our research down here as well. Stuff that's really important can be tucked away kind of safely. Now, I am going to be limited on how many power poles I can make by my copper, so I want to make a little more copper at this point. Keep calling it copper. Yeah, it is copper. Okay. So you're going to smelt copper. I've got some plates from you, and I'm going to want to go ahead and make some more plates. And then we can start getting this show on the road for real. Alright, so let's start by seeing if we can get power up to the new area that we're going to build in. Now this is so spread out. I know that a lot of you who actually play the game are like, why are you making it so spread out? But I just really like having open space, because I feel like it leaves so much room for optimization. When you're cramped, it's very hard to make things optimal. Look, it's really not that far. I'm just being a baby about it. And I can place a stone path that makes my walking speed go up a lot. So once we do that, it really won't be that big of a deal. It is going to be hard to like put a wall around everything, because that would be quite a large wall. But really, we just do a wall from here to here, probably from here to here, and then however large we want our base up here, and we'll be kind of nice and square. So it won't be that bad. We are going to need some serious stone production to make all those walls, but we'll deal with that when it comes time. For right now, though, I'm very happy to be up here in this huge space, because as time goes on, you need more and more iron. So you need more and more iron ore. You need more and more space to smelt the iron and all these kind of things. So what we're going to start out with, I think, is an electric mining drill. And I'd really like this. I should have picked up some stone before I left, but this will do for a start. Alright, to totally optimize this, I think it would be best to put it as far as the edge as I can, far to the edge as I can. Pointing inside. It's going to have a friend right here. And I'll go ahead and connect it. Now he's just going to be putting it out into the dirt for a little while. So basically what we need now is more plates to build conveyor belts with. It looks like this guy is out of coal, so we'll steal some from this line. We'll go ahead and put it in here. This guy will keep working. Throw in some more. Why? Oh, okay. There are plates in there keeping it from operating properly. Alright, let's grab some stone. Let's put some coal in the stone. We could replace it with a proper electric drill. Let's go ahead and do that. I like having to keep putting coal in things. Get rid of that, put a proper one down, and it'll be boxed up. You can also put a proper arm here. There we go. Alright, now things will keep working with the electricity. So we're at about, I'd say, I don't know, 25% of electricity being used right now. That's not too bad. This guy also needs to become a proper electric mine, I think. It's about time. Let's do that. Let's also make him a proper inserter. That all this will continue running without our interference. As long as we keep the power on, it'll all be good. Alright. So let's go smelt all this stuff. There we go. And you can just press Control and click on it if you want to pick up all this stuff. Quite handy. I don't know what's up with this slight stutter. It usually runs pretty smooth, but anyway, just wait till you have 1,000 robots flying around. That's when it gets really crazy. Alright, so we are going to want to optimize this place. Let's take a look. I think what I'd probably like to do is have iron smelting be over here, bronze or copper smelting be over here, and the main thrust of my factory will probably go like this way, and have maybe kind of tie around this little lake. I'm thinking for right now. It could also go this way if we were able to get rid of those creatures, which will require some research on our part. If we get attacked right now, we're kind of boned. That's the only thing. Okay. Well, I don't think they'll attack yet. If I just do a burner drill right here. They don't attack until you have pollution going on. And it looks like we do have a little light pollution. That's what this is right here. Where's that coming from? Is that coming from our power plant? I forget which buildings actually create pollution. I guess this electric mining drill would too. So they are maybe likely to attack, which would not be good. So you know what? I'm going to optimize my iron ore up here, but for right now I can't, because I'll get attacked and I'll get killed. I need some light research going on down here first before I'm really able to do that. I tell you what, let's build 2 more stone furnaces. Put them down. They don't actually require power other than just the coal, so grab up a bunch of coal here. Give you some, and I'll give you some copper, and I'll give you some iron. Good deal. Unfortunately, those creeps, or whatever you want to call them, the alien creatures, are kind of holding us back here. What we have to do is we have to get a lab and start our research going on. So lab is 36 plates. We should have that shortly. Yeah, okay. Let's build our first lab and get some basic tech up. Then we may be able to kind of push up into alien territory. Power's at about, I want to say about half capacity right now. When I put down the lab, it's going to jump up significantly, so I might want to start thinking about a second steam engine pretty soon. It's easy to do at this point. Some of this stuff I'm not going to be using anymore, so I want to get it out of my tool belt. There we go. Alright, let's throw down a lab. We'll throw it down right here. It's going to move. Not going to just stay here. Because right now I'm probably just going to manually insert... the way science works, if you're just watching this and never played before, is you have these little beakers that have to be manufactured. Now, you can manufacture them yourself. I just did. Okay? Or you can get a machine that manufactures them for you, which is what you eventually want to do. Then you insert them into this lab, or have them inserted by your robots, and the lab will do research. This is the research tree. So the first thing I really am interested in here is turrets, because if I can get a turret up over there, I can kind of be a little bit safe against an invasion from the creeps, and I can kind of expand up there. So we're going to research turret. I'm going to do the kind of slow manual thing and just grab the science packs myself, because I don't really have the capability to you know, have them manufactured right now. So I could almost just, yeah, I could just have this thing move down to here. And then it would insert by itself, you see. It would still need coal, of course. But that would save me one step at least. Although, let's face it, I'm going to have to keep doing this for a little while. All this stuff is going to be rearranged and organized. It's just right now we're just trying to get the basic blocks that we need to work with. More copper, please. Alright. So, you can see it stopped right there. The lab is no longer working because I haven't inserted the science. But this 8 science, I think, is enough. Because it said it costs, what, 10, right? Right. Okay. So I'm going to need turrets and bullets. And then if I put maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them up here, I'll feel pretty damn safe about starting a base up there. And that's really what I want to do. Because that's where my base is going to be. The more work I do down here, the more I have to rearrange things later on. And the whole goal is to try to like make the process as easy as possible because it is very complicated and hard. Alright, doing plenty of smelting there. He's still got 5 science going on. That puts slightly heavier demand on our power system. Sorry about that. Every time I record a video, there's a knock on the door or a phone call or all this stuff. So I have to splice the videos together later on. Anyway, yeah, turrets. Turrets are coming. That's going to let us start to kind of bully our way a little bit more. Of course, these are just like the very, very weakest turrets in the whole game. But hopefully at this point the creepers are very weak. They get stronger as you blow up their bases. So we're not going to actually go after their base. I'm just going to put maybe 1, 2, 3 turrets right here. That way, in case they decide to get a little pushy, we'll be able to push them back. And it'd be also lovely to maybe even smelt some stone, because that gives you the ability to make walls. Actually, do I need to research walls? Yeah, I have to actually research them, but that's also only 10 science. So I'm going to go ahead and build 5 more sciences. Grab all this stuff. And turrets. Oh, actually, I'm short. Okay. Now, let's insert these into turrets. Into the lab so that we can get turrets. Excellent. And you also have to build bullets for the turrets, which is a little bit annoying. But we'll give each one, you know, 10 or 20. Okay. Now we can do 2 turrets. And if we want to do another one, we need 40 more. Jeez, they're expensive, huh? We need more smelting. We're going to have a whole smelting setup in the north as soon as this gets going. Anyway, that'll give us 2 turrets, which is enough to kind of get started with. We want to research walls, but I don't have enough science at this point. That's only 4 science. So, let's see if we can get this going. Man, those turrets take a while to build, don't they? Alright, so the main thing I'm trying to defend is this coal, because I'm going to use this coal. So I want a turret here. And this one's going to be somewhere like right here. And hopefully they won't attack, but I'm thinking that they probably will attack pretty soon. So we have 25. Let's do 13 and 13. That ought to keep it kind of more or less protected. Alright. I'd love to put stone walls around them, but I don't have the science right now. Okay, so the first step is connect this coal and this iron to a row of smelters. Let's build some smelters and decide how exactly we're going to make this happen. I think what we'll do is we will bring the iron up from below and maybe the coal down from the top. And then do maybe like 2 rows of smelters. I like to kind of get as much going as I can because, you know, you constantly need more and more, especially iron. It's such a basic resource. You end up needing so much of it. So we want space for an arm, space for a belt, space for a belt, space for an arm. Boom, boom. Okay, then you always want to leave a space in between each 2 because in the beginning your power lines don't cover that much area, so you have to have a power pole in between. So we'll start out with this, and we'll leave room to expand, of course. This is our first like major, you know, setup. What we're trying to work on here. Now, the next thing I need is a bunch of transport belts. So that's going to require, mostly just requires, yeah, iron plates. We need as many iron plates as we can get so that we can build as many transport belts as we can get so that we can get this shit started. And I will want to fill these guys back up. I never built my arm here either. Now this guy will constantly have his own supply. Of course, once it gets full, you got to take it out, and he doesn't have coal, so... But still. Alright, while we're down here, I'm going to go ahead and research walls. And throw 5 or 6 more science in for him. And pick up this ore and deposit it in the smelters. He is almost out of coal. You don't want that to happen. We need as much iron plate as we can so that we can get as many transport belts as we can. We've got enough science now to stick some in. I don't think that's quite going to cut it, though. We'll want at least 2 more. So yeah, you can see it takes a while sometimes to craft things, especially later in the game. But you know, you can automate all these things. You can automate every single thing that you can build can be automated. Pretty much. All right, let's stick that extra science in the hopes that maybe it'll finish researching walls while we are away. I'm going to put some stone in here because we will want more walls. Might as well just fill it up all the way. There we go. It's coal. Alright, hopefully that's going to finish it off. Let's do one more just in case, because I would hate to get up there and then it not be finished. Okay. Let's roll up to the north. We've got... Oh, I don't think we really have enough transport belts, but... We have quite a few. We can start getting things going, kind of. We still need arms. We still need, you know, we're going to need a lot of stuff, really. Good, we got walls as well. So, we're going to have a huge amount of iron come down and around. Like this way. And then base that way, right? That's the plan. Oops. Okay, and then the coal, which we haven't even set up mining operations for yet, it's going to come out up here. Get rid of that tree. And it's going to come down. Down. No, 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 not quite. One more. Now it's going to come down that way. Alright, now where is the iron going to go once it's done? We're going to have 2 belts that are going to go up and probably take a right. I like that. Alright. That leaves us room to expand over here with more smelters if we want. Yeah. Okay, so what we need now is another mine for the coal. And then a bunch of arms and a few more belts. But while we're up here, before we do that, that's only enough stone for 5 walls. Okay. Well, 5 walls is better than no walls. That's about all it does right there. Just in case they do decide to attack us, we'll be a little bit more ready. How about power? We're still good. The electric mining drills take up the most right now, more than anything else. Uh-oh, my arm is out of drilling ability. Well, it doesn't have any coal anyway. There you go, buddy. Plenty of copper, just not quite enough iron, really. Smelt that. Alright, now, instead of running back and forth from here on out, I can just gather up a whole bunch of this stuff. And as long as I have at least one coal mine, I probably don't have to come back down here for a while. Only thing down here I'd have to come down for is the power and stone right now. Okay? Because once we get this started, it's going to be kind of self-sustaining. But for right now, let's just fill them up manually so that we can get, you know, the stone we need. I mean, the iron we need to finish the job. Right, so we need a lot of arms. I'm going to go ahead and set it to build 10 arms. We have enough power poles. We have a mining drill. We seem to have enough copper for the moment. Would be great to have more stone, but we're just going to have to worry about that a little bit later on. Mostly trying to get this setup going. Let's go ahead and put down our secondary mining drill over here. It's going to get copper for us. This is not a very big deposit, but it is a rich deposit. So we'll do it like this. That way we have room to build more mines as we go. Like as many of those conveyor belts as I can get right now. I have to connect this so that we can finally have some iron ore coming toward us. There we go. That's ready to go. Alright, we're starting to get there. We're starting to get there. We're going to need power over here. So let's see about that. That's the next task. Power to the coal mine. We're also going to need power up here, so let's just go ahead and route it through this way. Yeah, it's going to be like that. That way the arms will work. And on the other side we need it as well. There we go. Now we'll route it over this way, making sure the coverage is good, because we're probably going to build stuff there eventually. Alright. Now he's going to poop out coal. We've got our iron ore already headed up. We're starting to get to a place where we can automate, almost. Still got a long ways to go. Got a lot of work to do on this, but the coal can end right there for now. Alright, now we're ready to do some arms. That's right, we actually need a long arm to be able to reach all the way over here, so I haven't researched that yet. It's another thing that needs to be researched, is the long arm, which is, I believe, yeah. Okay, long-handed inserter. Need to research that. It's very important tech. But of course, there's not enough science. Let's go ahead and throw a lab down here as well. That way we won't have to run down there every time. Actually, let's go scoop up that lab along with... Go ahead and scoop up most of the shit down there. The only thing I want down here right now is power. I'm going to take everything else. Alright, it was good while it lasted, but we're relocating. This burner mining drill, kind of worthless, but I'll pick it up. I'm going to leave the stone, too. I'm not going to leave you, though. Alright. We'll keep the power kind of hooked up just in case. We'll steal some stone. You know what? I should probably just automate stone smelting while I'm here. That's kind of a good idea, actually. Because we're going to want walls with the creepers so close. We're going to need 2 spaces, though. One for coal. Just do a new mine here. And we'll connect it like so. This will be kind of easy since everything's close by. Still need that long arm, though. Can't do anything till we have the long arm. but we've got it set up. So when we get ready, come back down. We'll get it started. This guy doesn't have power. How are we doing on power, by the way? It's probably time for a second factory. Can't afford it. Not enough iron plates. Okay, fair enough. Why is that drill still not powered? I see. I broke this connection. Alright. I could use these to start building a path, but they won't even make it a quarter of the way. Okay, so we want to set up a couple labs. Again, this is going to be a temporary location. We're going to, centralize all the research at some point. But for right now, we're just trying to get long-handed inserters, and we don't have enough iron. These guys have iron there, right? Yeah, okay. Go ahead and smelt some more for us. Okay. Now you can take these. You can take one. Take one. Now it goes twice as fast because it's got 2 machines working on it, right? 2 labs anyway. This guy's about to run out though. So we will have automation in a jiffy, and we'll probably go ahead and end the episode there. Automation will make it possible for this to all be set up in the next episode. And we will have loads and loads of iron plates. We won't have to scrounge around for them anymore. We won't have to hand deliver shit for iron plates. It'll be good. Looks like we might need at least one more. No? Okay, we got it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm having a blast. I hope you guys are too. I love this game. So I'll see you bright and early for a new episode. Thanks. Bye.